What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to SoCal Exploring. My name is Scott, and you're watching your stop for all things theme park and attraction related. In today's video, we have our first Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights announcement, maze announcement that is, and of course another house announcement to pile onto the already stacked lineup for Halloween Horror Nights 30 and Universal Orlando. That's right, everybody, the Haunting of Hill House is officially announced for both Halloween Horror Nights 30 and Halloween Horror Nights 2021. Now, despite the obvious elephant in the room that we're going to get to experience two different versions of this house, there is a lot to break down from both events, like regards to what we found out. But let's first dive into a little bit of backstory for the Haunting of Hill House and what exactly we're going to see in this maze slash house. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with those bell notifications on and leave this video a like at the end. It helps with the channel a whole lot, and it helps me know that you guys are enjoying these videos. So let's get right into all the spooky details. For the first time ever, Netflix critically acclaimed series The Haunting of Hill House will bring its ominous presence to Universal Orlando Resort and Universal Studios Hollywood in all new mazes for Halloween Horror Nights 2021, which is officially back beginning in September. Iconic scenes from the Netflix series will be featured throughout the maze, including the omni-powerful Red Room, the Heart of Hill House, and the infamous Hall of Statues, where deceptive powers overtake everyone who enters. Apparitions will appear around every corner, from the tall man whose towering stature overwhelms everyone he encounters, to the ghost in the basement who feverishly crawls throughout the bowels of the house in the next search of his victim. And now I know there's a lot of HHN fans out there who aren't really excited for this maze. Like, this isn't going to be the first maze that they run to because it's not on their top anticipation list, which I can understand because the series is a little bit slow. If you guys ever watch A Haunting of Hill House, it is a little bit slow. It takes a while to pick up, but once you actually give it time, it's a very strong series, and there are plenty of creepy and terrifying things in that Netflix series to put inside one of these house experiences. And that's why I'm very excited that we're actually getting The Haunting of Hill House at HHN this year, because it's going to be a very terrifying and creepy maze. And we already kind of get the idea from that from the pictures that they release of the Orlando house. I do want to say though, the trailer that they released and the key art that they released, as well as chef's kiss. It's beautiful. Like, I love the blue and reds on the key art, and the trailer is already setting that creepy, uneasy, sadistic feeling. You know, it's just really weird and creepy, which I enjoy because we need that in Horror Nights houses slash mazes. But let's dive into those pictures that Orlando released, shall we? Now, first we have the house facade, which is just, there's words can't describe how beautiful this is. The detail in this facade is ridiculous. It is going to look so cool in person, and I'm hoping that Hollywood does some type of level like this, even though I know that they probably won't. I'm hoping that they still put up a house facade, because Orlando's just looks freaking amazing. I mean, there's nothing else that you can add to it that would make it even better, because this just looks great. Now, they didn't give a whole lot away from this house, but they did provide us with a lot of, images that can kind of give us a glimpse at what to expect in the full entire house experience. I must say, I really love the lighting in a lot of these scenes. It sets up the series perfectly, because the whole point of Horror Nights mazes and Horror Nights experiences is to bring the movie or TV show to life and make you feel like you're actually living throughout it. And that's what I feel like they did a really good job with Hill House, especially with the lighting, is really giving you that uneasy feeling throughout the scenes with the lighting and how everything's all rustic and everything. I mean, we already see a scene where there's probably going to be a jump scare at. That's going to be an absolutely terrifying jump scare. This looks like the basement, I'm pretty sure, with the character that's crawling. I'm not sure if that's exactly where it's at, but that's my best guess. In the blog the Universal Orlando put out, they mentioned the bent neck lady, and they phrased it as if someone was asking a question saying, I know, but will you actually get to see the bent neck lady? To which they responded, the simple answer is yes. But this is HHN, and we always take things up to the next level. Not only will you see your favorite ghost from the show, but you'll encounter them in unique ways to elevate the scare and creep factor. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think that means one thing. We're going to see the bent neck lady hooked up on a harness, and we're going to see some form of stunt in this house. It's going to look nuts, guys. It's probably going to be like a drop down scare, or maybe her getting pulled up, and it is going to be a little bit creepy. But if we step into that giant first room where we see the stairs and everything, and then all of a sudden she comes flying down like a scare actor on a harness, that is going to be like something that we've never seen before, like they describe it. That is going to be nuts. But the mere fact that they're using that description already shows that this house is going to take it to the next level. And then we also get a sneak peek of the red room door, which is this photo alone makes me like already terrified of the house. Like, this will probably be the scariest house and maze at both of the events. It just looks absolutely terrifying. But yeah, Hill House at Orlando is going to be nuts. Like, just from those photos alone, we already know it's going to be nuts. It's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be beautiful, and there's definitely going to be lots of competition in Orlando this year with the different houses, because there's already plenty that we want to see. Obviously, fans got to see Beetlejuice already. I still have not got to walk through Beetlejuice. I only got to see the POV of it, which is hard to tell, you know, if the maze is good or not. But then we had the rumored Icons house and Puppet Theater and etc, etc. So there's definitely going to be some strong competition for houses in Orlando this year, which I'm very thrilled about. We still have a couple more houses to be announced for HHN 30. They still haven't like done an official announcement for Puppet Theater. I mean, even if you go on the haunted houses like little tab on the website, it only shows Beetlejuice and Hill House. It doesn't show Puppet Theater there, so they still need a formal announcement for that. Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen. When's the next announcement going to be? I'd assume probably next week, because they're getting really close to the event and they need to start announcing very soon. So here's hoping we get an announcement every week from here on out. Alright, let's move on into the Hollywood stuff though, because there's a couple of things to break down, from what John Murdy tweeted to where the location's at, you know, stuff like that. If you go to the Hollywood website right now, it looks like they are using the same slogan, Halloween Horror Nights Never Go Alone. So that's cool. It's a cool slogan. It's going to look cool on a shirt. I'd love to have a pocket shirt of that, and then like all of the mazes on the back. I think that'd be really neat. But there's not much going on for the Hollywood website quite yet. The only thing you can do is learn more about Hill House. Now, one thing with Hollywood that fans got concerned about is that there's only 4 maze slots. More in specific, 3 maze slots left. Like, are there only going to be 4 mazes at the Hollywood event this year? Well, no, I don't think so. I think that's just completely wrong. And Murdy actually went on to confirm that there's going to be more than 4 mazes, saying silly websites in response to somebody asking him a question about it. So I think that the website's still just in process of getting all worked on and everything right now, since it's been down for so long. I think that the only thing that they are planning to do right now is play it by ear. And when I say that, I mean like there could still probably be stuff that changes in the rumors and whatnot. And even though they have Hill House locked down, I do believe that there's still a lot of stuff that's not confirmed in the back end with Universal. So maybe they don't even know what mazes we're gonna get yet. Like, they're not even locked down on it because everything's changing so fast. But one thing's for sure, Hill House is confirmed for Hollywood, which is very exciting. We also got the location of where Hill House is going to be at. The maze is going to be located in a tent, and although Murdy didn't specify what tent, I have a strong feeling that it's going to be the Curious George tent, because the other facades, Persian Courtyard, The Mummy, and Waterworld, obviously none of them match to Hill House. So my only guess would be that Hill House is going to go where the rumored Beetlejuice maze was going to go in the Curious George plot. He was then asked, well, what about Soundstage 29? And he confirmed that they're still going to use Soundstage 29. But for what? Because on all the speculation maps, what was rumored was the Haunting of Hill House going into Soundstage and Beetlejuice going in the Curious George location. But those are just speculation maps, and even though Horror Night Nightmares does a great job at every single one that they put out, they're always changing, you know, because they aren't HHN, they aren't the creators. So everything's kind of weird right now, because we got the confirmation. It's not a rumor that Hill House is going to be in a tent. We got the confirmation of it. I'm hearing a lot of different things from multiple different people right now on rumors, and the rumors are kind of crazy, and I'm not going to talk about them publicly until I see other people talk about them publicly, but the rumors are just really nuts right now with this event. To wrap everything up, our first maze announcement for Hollywood, our, third announcement for Orlando, which is extremely exciting. And HHN's going full steam ahead in Hollywood and Orlando. Oh, we have dates for Hollywood, which is September 9th, I believe. Whatever the second week of September is. It's September 9th, that Thursday, and running until October 31st. So those are our official dates for Hollywood. It starts a week after the Orlando event does. Anyways, everybody, if you aren't subscribed, make sure to do so with those bell notifications on, and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the Boo Bros YouTube channel. We do a lot of collaborative haunt videos on that channel. I'll leave that link down below in the description for you all to go and subscribe. My name is Scott, and you've been watching SoCal Exploring. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.